Hello there, audio team for Kiubi here. In this short documentary, we will be talking about the music and the sound effects for the game. First off, let's start with the music. What gave us inspiration for Kiubi's soundtrack? Well, we had multiple sources of ideas for the game. Since the game is some sort of a free-running, open-world adventure game, and since the art style resembles a lot some technological vibes, some electronic vibes, we immediately thought about synthesizers. And we also started working on sounds that could fit the game very well. The music itself is some kind of synthwave 8-bit vibes. We loved a lot Daft Punk, so we went on that road for the game, and I think the music is going to turn out very well.
We had always admired the music of Daft Punk, Pink Floyd, and how they use the synthesizer in their music. We tried to grasp that kind of genius and let it inspire us in the making of the game's audio. On top of that, 2020 had some really great games which used the synthesizer as instrument on top of GhostRunner and Cyberpunk. Also, we have always loved to simply work around this kind of instrument. They can give off so many different sounds, it's almost unbelievable.
The process for making the music for the game is very interesting, because you may start working on an ambient track used for the exploration segments of the game, and end up working the same day on a very fast-paced action track used for when the game is going to be more acrobatic, more fast, more interesting. Usually our workflow starts like this. We start experimenting with synth, modifying some sound, some bass sound, or maybe looking at some existing patches and modifying them. Then we work on the bass, on the drums, and we start searching for harmonic progression that works very well with the game. We start experimenting with the drums with our drummer, and then after that we start to search for some kind of formal overview of the song. We give it a formal structure.
A basic structure may be a form of ABA and a solid drum pattern. We like to use Arturia's drum brute, or in alternative we record Daniel and we apply some effects to make it sound like a drum machine. After the drums comes the bass. Depending on the type of track, the bass may be more or less thick and gritty. Then after the bass comes everything else: pads, leads, effects, everything we can think of.
When a song is complete, we then import it into Wwise. Wwise is our sound engine of choice here at ATW Audio Production when it comes to games, and Kiubi is no different. We then set up to work dynamically with the game. So Wwise is a sound engine from Audio Kinetic and is widely used in the video game industry to work the sounds of the game, the music, the sound, the voice acting. It's a very complete program. It's, I believe, mine and Pietro's first choice for every game we make. There are some alternatives like F mode, but it's a very old engine, and we still prefer to work with something new and very efficient.
Sound effect instead had been a whole different type of work, a more in queue and stage 1. Using analogic and virtual synthesizer, we try to imagine how the game would sound, and then we record the sound and we elaborate it with plugins and effects.